I have enough material to have you sitting here for about a week so we can unpack it. You ready? Everybody brought dinner, breakfast, and lunch? Yeah, lots of stuff here. Lots of stuff. So when you listen to this, when I first read this, I was like, okay, so what jumps out at you? What are those words that, when I come down here to Belle Plaine, not that far, just a couple minutes down the road, but when I come down here, what was going to jump out at you folks when you heard this scripture? Well, what jumps out at me? I hear a lot of in the dark and in the light, of things that are kept secret will be brought out for all to hear. We have that wonderful part of hearing that every hair on our head is numbered, that we are worth more than the sparrows. But then in the next breath, we are also told that a man will turn against his father and a daughter will turn against her mother. Doesn't really sound comforting to me. Doesn't really sound like something I'm going to share with my children tonight as their bedtime story. There is something comforting in this. And so what is it? And that's where we can go back to our Old Testament reading. And this also is not the nicest of stories. So I'm going to assume you know the story of Sarah and Abraham, right? So they're old people. They are past their prime. They no longer can have children, but they don't have kids. And for a woman of that time, that's not good. She's not really a real woman unless you have a child, a male child. And of course, Abraham wants a son or children, and they love each other dearly because he has not left her. And he wants a child, and so she decides, okay, take my maidservant. We'll do it that way. It seems reasonable. They didn't have the science we have today. We have a lot more options today. But they didn't, so that's what they did. And so time goes on, the children grow. We end up having these two boys. And so here's Isaac, Sarah's son, who about 3 years old is finally weaned. And weaned means his own, toddling about, as 3-year-old boys do, on his own, and now can be kind of one of the men. And it's kind of assured that he's going to make it. He's going to get his inheritance. So Abraham shouldn't need this other extra little boy anymore. So Sarah's like, okay, Hagar is kind of teasing me with this other boy now, and I made this mistake before. I didn't trust God. I kind of went for it. I said, I didn't have the patience. So now I have this other woman and this other boy in my life. I'm going to get rid of them. So Abraham, go get rid of them. And Abraham doesn't want to do it. Not necessarily for Hagar, but for the boy. And I wonder about you guys here. That's kind of a tough situation, right? The love of your life is telling you to do something that you really don't want to do. So what does he do? He goes to God and he prays and he asks, what should I do? And God gives him guidance and says, go, just do it. I have it under control. That still has to be scary for Abraham. This is his son. He's a firstborn son. And he's sending him out into the wilderness. God has assured him and God has fulfilled all the promises to Abraham, but that still has to be scary. So you have another promise. You have a man having to do something and trust in God and not knowing what's going to happen. And then there's Hagar, who we never really quite know what she's thinking through the whole thing. Everything's kind of happening to her. And here now, you're out. Take the boy. This is what I can give you. And she goes out. And we heard the story. It's also not a pretty story. And they're wandering in the desert. And she's there waiting for her son to die. And her son is not a child or a toddler, but probably 5 years old or so. But God fulfills his promise. God fulfills his promise. And we also know that even with Sarah, God fulfills the promise of Sarah. As Isaac grows, God's with all of them in this story. And maybe not at this point do they all know that God's with them. There's still question marks in all their lives. But God's with them in the story. So when we turn to this New Testament passage that literally we could sit around for a whole week and tear apart, some of the things we need to be reminded of is that God does things not necessarily the way we think they will be done or should be done. Right? We don't see the whole picture. We only see parts of it, maybe. We have to trust God with these big questions. So for Abraham, that part of the story is kind of easy. When we can look back. Because we know that his second son, he's taken care of. The promise is fulfilled. For Hagar, she's able to find her son a wife and everything works out for her too. Because that's a dangerous society to live in when you're a single mom, outcast, all of that. But somehow she was able to find a wife for her son, and you could say it's like the end of a fairy tale. But then what about Sarah? That's the one I kind of stop and go, what about her? Because here she is, the one kind of putting the daughter against mother and the father against son. Right? She's the one who's stepping in and saying, I don't like this situation. I don't like being reminded. I don't want this boy to share the inheritance. I don't want any of this. Because I wasn't patient. How many of us have made these decisions or made choices when we ask God for something, but instead of waiting on God, we end up being impatient and go ahead and do it ourselves? Or how many times do we see other people do that? Maybe children or loved ones or somebody else, when you just say, come on, just let it work out. It will work out, but instead they just have to go ahead and just do something instead and make mistakes. So here's Sarah still kind of living with that mistake and trying to figure out what to do with it. Because at that time she isn't quite trusting in God. And the funny thing is, too, is that both boys end up splitting the inheritance anyway, because the inheritance isn't from Abraham, it's from God. So we look at this story, and we look at our lives, and we say, which one of us has not been each one of these characters at some time? And we remember those times when maybe we were impatient and didn't trust God. We remember those times when we prayed to God and maybe we ended up doing something in our gut we didn't want to do, but we thought maybe this is what we should do. That God was letting us know, do this, or we just had to trust and leave it up to God to take care of. And other times we were that person that things were happening to us, and we just had to trust God with it all. Well, the beauty of our reading from Matthew today is a reminder that in all those situations, God's with us each time. God knows that we're scared and we're crying out in the wilderness. God knows we're pleading when we're in the middle of a rock and a hard place. And God also knows when we are confused and angry and wanting things to be right, or wanting those issues and problems just to go away, get them out of my sight. God's there in all of that. But God still loves us. And in the midst of all that craziness, when the daughter is going against the daughter, and the father is going against the son, and all of that life is happening, and that craziness, and we don't know exactly how it's going to turn out. We know one thing. We know that God's with us, and God's loving us. And that's where the end of our Matthew passage leaves us. Whoever finds their life will lose it, and whoever loses their life for my sake will find it. Once we start giving our life up to God, once we start realizing that God loves us so much that it doesn't matter if we're Sarah or Abraham or Hagar, that God loves all of us, no matter which position we're in at which time of life. That God is still for us and loves us And that's when our life begins. Our life begins once we know that it doesn't matter what mistakes we make. It doesn't matter what hidden things will be disclosed. It doesn't matter what's in the dark that comes out in the light. It doesn't matter any of that. It doesn't matter what ends up on Facebook. Or what ends up being gossiped about. Because God already knows all of that stuff. And knows the real story behind all of that stuff. And God loves you in all of that stuff. And then through that knowledge, through that understanding that God loves you so much, it's from there then you can start living out the way God wants you to live. It's in that freedom of knowing that you can be like Sarah and be doubtful or worried. Or maybe just really loving your son so much that blinds you to what you should be focused on at one time. God loves you in the midst of all of that. So that you can go on and talk with that person who's gossiping about you. Because you know that the person who really matters, that God really loves you. And that's what matters. So you can go out and be kind to that person. You can start over again. You can start that new life like Hagar did with her son. You can continue on in that marriage like Abraham and Sarah. You can do amazing things knowing that the strongest, most ultimate love is yours. Without asking, without deserving, without trying. Life gets messy. But God's still there. And God loves you. And as you struggle forward to do what God is calling you to do, how that love is going to be messy as you try to do that. But take strength in knowing that God's with you in all of it. Amen.